gonna see some crazy stuff happen. There are people with a lot of money. Like, I'm willing to pay high cash. If I have the cash at the moment, whenever the moment comes, I am willing to pay high cash for good, rare NFT skins. I'm telling you right now. If I have to pay 5K, 10K, 15K, I've done it before. And I'm not fucking bragging here. You know? I'm just saying, like, I've done it before. I did it in Lost Relics, right? Like, I paid 5K, 3K, 10K. Nah, I don't know if I went that far to 10K. I think I went as far as like 6K or something like that. But I did it. I mean, those are power weapons, but I think the skins here can get to that level of craziness. So it could be literally life-changing for some people. I like Big Time, but I don't know. Big Time is not an MMO. Big Time is an action RPG. So you're gonna go into raids with like 4 people, and that's it. Like, it's an action RPG. It's not an MMO. This is a different feeling. MMOs are just built differently, right? Like, you know, you're hanging out with other players, like a lot of players, and if you have a community, you just like, you know, walking around together, going to dungeons together, like with a bunch of people, like, you know, it's different. Look at this. Look at all these people. You can't do this in Big Time. Look at this. Like, you're literally in a world with, you can't compare it. So for me, I think this is better, personally. I think this is way more engaging. And also the requirements of Big Time. The requirements of Big Time, it's different, right? This is going to be for mobile too. The accessibility. Something very important to keep in mind too. I have a pass. I don't know if I have the gold pass though. So I don't know. I'll play as I can, whenever I can. What is this here? Damn, all these nodes are depleted. Can I change the settings? Is there a settings tab? Okay. So I can run this at a way higher quality if I could. Imagine when you have your little home and you go into your home. Oh man. Alright, boots of speed. Alright, we're gonna craft this. Because we gotta walk faster. Gotta be able to walk faster. And we go to inventory. And then we go to C. We take this off. We put this on. Easy. Easy claps. I like Synergy Line a lot too. You see? And I like it a lot because it's not, you know, it's not an MMO. It's an action RPG. Definitely something I will play a lot too as well. Now, one thing in Albion Online that I noticed yesterday is the weight. Is the weight going to affect how fast do you move here? Like, if I were to unequip right now, let's say this, do I move faster? Well, it's still in my inventory. I think the weight in Albion is based on inventory actually. So I think the problem that we're gonna see in Miranda's, and you know, I hope I hope it succeeds. But one of the things that I'm seeing in Embersword is that Embersword is appealing to the masses, right? Miranda's is going to be a fully tokenized game, absolutely tokenized, all over, which in a way has an advantage, right? Like no other game is doing that, right? No other MMORPG is fully tokenizing absolutely everything. Miranda's is absolutely everything tokenized, from the currency to the power weapons. Everything is tokenized. NFTs, tokens, everything. The whole wazoo, the whole thing. Now, there is going to be an economy for that, but for the vast majority of people in the world, the people that work 9 to 5, that don't necessarily want to worry about, like, you know, how much tokens they're making and how much money they're making. I mean, this is it, right? Like an opportunity to earn, but not necessarily with everything tokenized. So I think this one wins in terms of like how much people it can bring in. Now, as an investor in, you know, you don't really have that there is an alignment with community and like money here, but it's not necessarily a big alignment, right? Like the alignment is not as big. Obviously, the people that are like angel investors in the Embersword company or Bright Studios, those are the ones that are gonna, you know, making the big bucks, right? Nothing wrong with that, right? Just saying, like, unlike a game like Miranda's, where like the big bucks could be made also by the player. I think the only way you make the big bucks here is maybe flipping some lands, and then also with the skin NFTs, right? And if you have a big plot of land, maybe you can make some money out of, you know, out of the marketplace fees, because you do earn from marketplace fees here. And I do have a video on that, but it's directly related to how many plots of lands you have, right? So I don't know. There's two different. I don't know. They're two different games. How much wood do we have? That is a question right now that we have to. All right. Land won't dump. I mean, it could take a hit. Yeah, it could take a hit. But if we do a basic calculation, like this is super basic, alright? Calculate. So if we take, right, if we take Embersword, right, 100. There's, I don't know how many lands there is. I think it's 160,000. I don't remember very well. I think it is 40. Yeah, right. If we have 80,000 people, just 80,000, which is for an MMO like this one, is definitely like super possible. We already have like 90,000 people in the Embersword Discord. This is like potentially millions of players over time. 80,000 people times two lands. I have like 60 lands, something like that. I don't know, like 50 to 60. I sold a few when they didn't deliver the alpha in December. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell a few lands. I'm gonna secure my money, right? But nonetheless, 80,000 times 2. That's it. You think there's not 80,000 people that want to own 2 lands? I think there is. Oh, it's 400,000. Okay. That was like last time I checked, you know, like last year. My bad. Bad information. I mean, it's always gonna dump, right? It's always gonna dump. It takes time for people to even learn that there's lands for sale, right? It takes time for even people to think about, like, okay, ownership of like a piece of land in a game. You know what I'm saying? Yo, car truck, thank you for the sub. It's 160. Oh, big time. Okay. I thought we were talking about Embersword here. My bad. I think I missed the conversation. I'm literally a bad streamer, so whatever. I think the feeling that I get from Big Time, and I'm not saying that every single game is not like that, but the feeling that I really get from Big Time is that they're trying to fucking juice the fuck out of the community. That's really the feeling I get from Big Time, if you want me to be honest. That is my honest truth about Big Time. And like I said, every single game wants to make money, and that's understandable. Let's cut through the bullshit, right? Every single game wants to make money, but Big Time, it literally feels like that. It's a feeling. It's a sense of like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. But there's a feeling of that, of this aggressive, let's sell this the shit out of it. Same thing with Gala Games. It has the same feeling in many ways, right? I'm still in Gala Games invested, and I have a bunch of lands and shit and all this crap, whatever. But it's like there is a feeling of that. There's just aggressive, like. Yeah, I feel like Embersword has a little bit more of that feeling of community oriented. They want the best, outcome. It does have that feeling. So I know a lot of people ask me a lot of the time, like, how do you invest? How do you know? How do you this? These are the things that you cannot explain to people. Like, you literally cannot explain that to somebody. Like, you cannot make a video on feeling. Like, oh, I feel like, okay, that's opinion. Like, you could absolutely make a video. But it's like, how do you get it across the way you feel it? Right? Like, how do you even get that across? There's no, you cannot be objective about it. It's something that you just kind of feel. You just kind of like, you kind of sense it. It's like a sense. It's like a sense that you just either have or don't have. And the more you go into communities, the more you go into games, the more you understand this feeling, right? The more you kind of like, you start learning this, like, how do you even feel about, devs and shit like that. Like, I talked to many devs, many devs, and in one sitting, in the first 5 minutes, I could tell if that dev is literally just trying to fucking like juice the fuck out of the community. I could tell. And like I said again, everybody wants to make money. Everybody. All devs want to make money. Some are more aggressive than others in that regard, right? But there's just feelings, bro. There's just fucking feelings that I just can't explain it. You can be part of the Juice Team Guild. Yeah, of course. Anybody can be part of the Juice Team. Literally anybody. We're going to accept everybody and anybody. All you gotta do is join the Discord, basically. We don't have a guild on this yet because the game is not up. It's not up and running. I mean, we got the alpha, but that's it. I hope I don't crash, by the way. My food. Alright. Hey! What's up, bro? What am I getting? Oh, hell yeah. What? Oh my god. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, but I can't really use any of this. I'm going for the... I need to get 100. I mean, I need to get to level 15 anyway, but still, like, I need to get, like, I need to keep mining. Thank you. I need to get getting wood. I think my favorite thing about this is the jumping mechanic. Oh, true. Thank you. To play in alpha, you need a badge or a land right now because this is testing. This game will be free to play. You don't need any of that to play, ever. So. Oh my God, you can fish. Can you fish right now? Or not yet? Careful with the water, yeah, man. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, man. Straight into the fucking water. Yeah. I gotta be careful with that. I already crashed with the water. Where's the trees, man? I need to learn the spots. I wish we had a map right now, so I could like. I kind of understand the map, but I'm still a little bit lost. I mean, it's kind of. Oh my God! Look at that guy in the water. No, I'm not doing that. Oh, this guy's just farming that tree, huh? I guess that's the way. At some point I'm walking around. I just gotta hodl a tree. Is this a tree right here? How do we know if this is a tree? Yo, what's up, Ray? How you doing, bro? 1, 2, 3. What's up, John? That's a tree right here. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna farm this. Let's see how long it takes to farm this. Alright. Hey Siri! Never mind. I'll do the timer myself. Good to see live, yeah, good to see you here, man. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate that. What is my what do I think about it? For being working for 2 years, I mean, I guess you have a point. But at this point, it's like, you know, I know it takes time to build an MMO RPG. That's one. Number two, they're building this on the web. They're trying to do something different here. I think they're doing like their own engine. Number three, I'm sure there's complications along the way, right? Not only technical complications, could be also like, you know, synergies between teams. I know that happens in big teams, right? Things like that. It is what it is. Now that we have something, I'm not looking to judge them on how long they took to deliver this, right? I don't think it's right. I mean, but I guess you have a point there. I'm also not a dev, so. And then, like, on top of that, it's a technical alpha at the end of the day, right? Like, literally, technical alpha. I'm sure this is not what they're working on, right? Like, it can't be, right? Like, they have to be way more advanced than this. In many other things. We haven't seen monsters. We haven't seen combat. We haven't seen so many things. And it's just, we haven't seen dungeons. And then, I don't know. It's hard to just say, like, it's hard to just say, oh, the past 2 years they haven't done anything and this is what they have. I don't think it's like that. This is technical alpha. Technical alpha. It's not alpha. It's technical alpha. Actually, I expected way less than this. I expected just a bunch of people walking around doing nothing. Not even farming, not even UI, not even inventory, right? Like, none of that. I was expecting straight up, like, super simple. How long does this take? I think it's a 5-minute respawn or something. Let's see. Are they going to implement some invoices, voice chat? I'm sure they will. I mean, that's like super standard. Oh. Yeah, it's a 5-minute respawn. Yeah, and not only that, I mean, I'm not sure, I haven't seen Forgotten Chain, like I haven't checked it out or anything, but at the same time, you know, I don't know if you guys have your, you know, if you guys have done everything in house, right? Like designs and everything. Like there's a lot of development into Embersword. Like they're creating, like if we go to the Discord right here, I'm sure they haven't shown us everything, right? These are just like sneak peeks, like things like this, like, you know, they're designing everything themselves, right? You know, this takes time. Monsters, right? Housing. You see, like there's a lot of things that go into making a game, you know? And I think people sometimes, you know, they kind of like underestimate like how much is there is to it. What I don't like is not seeing things. Right? That's what I don't like. Right? When games just kind of like huddle all the information. I don't mind. Like I don't know, I don't mind seeing this. Like if we go to, for example, I'll show you guys here. If we go here to Illuvium, it's the same thing, you know? Like, and they put out information every single day, the whole development process every single day, everything from resources to animations to the whole building process, the whole thing, the whole wazoo, the whole thing. And it takes time. It takes fucking time. You know what I mean? And this is on the daily. Like that is our strategy. Like here, this is what we're working on every single day. And I agree with this strategy. Right? I agree with this. This is the way. Especially if your community is invested in your game. If your community is invested in your game, show them what you're doing. They're invested for a reason. Embersword is a little bit different, I guess, just because in reality they had funding before the community. Like, you know, they didn't get funded by the community. They were like a centralized game from the beginning. Right. But for example, Axie Infinity, I disagree with that. I disagree with how they go about it. Like, bro, we invested in Axie Infinity when I invested in Axie Infinity when Axie Infinity had nothing. Like, they had a simple game. They had nothing. They had no crazy amount of money. They did have some funding, right? But for the most part, it was a community that funded that game. Not only from the economic perspective, but also from the content perspective, everything. Like, that game literally was, brought up by the community. And the fact that we can't see what they're working on, that's absolute fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And they always want to come out with some BS that, manipulate the market. What market? What manipulation? What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Like, literally, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at Illuvium. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day they come out with updates about the game. There's no market manipulation. You're showing people what you're working on. That's it. But anyways, I'm done with that rant. It feels good. I'm just waiting here to farm wood. Yeah, I understand the... Yeah, and you can pick and choose as a dev what you put out, and you don't have to give information about what you put out. You know how you prevent market manipulation? You don't put information of what you're showing, right? Like, you don't say what it's gonna do. You don't give too much information about it. Like, you just show, right? And that's it. You show. You don't say what it does, because once you say what it does, then people are like, okay, shit, we gotta buy that, right? And then whales are gonna be like, oh shit, we gotta buy that, right? Like no, like, I get that. That part I get. But that doesn't mean you don't show anything. Like, that's bullshit. Like your community's investing in your game, you show them. Period. That's not. Now, how much you show them? Like, yeah, you could be like in between. You don't have to be like Illuvium or anything like that, right? Like, you don't have to be like them. But for example, Axie Infinity is ridiculous. They're fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I literally 1 year without seeing anything at all. Anything. Just nothing. Nothing. I don't want to go that way. I feel like I'm going to crash that way for some reason. I don't know where I was. I was in a good spot. What do I think about this game? I think this game is going to be great. No, there's no benefit. There's no benefit. Just kind of have fun. That's the benefit. Where is this person going? Like, I literally need to call them. Why is it taking so long? My food took forever. It's taking forever. Hello, how you doing, Mr. Steven? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm waiting for an order for IHOP. I mean, Dennis. Yeah, but I don't know what happened because I think somebody else was picking it up, but I guess they changed. Alright, sounds good, sounds good. It's all good. I just wanted to know because, yeah, it was probably Grubhub. Alright, sounds good. Thank you. Bye bye. Fuck my food! I'm hungry. I'll take a look. Forgotten. Take a look. I don't know if these are like gonna pop up. I'm just waiting here. See if they come up. The juice, baby. Oh! Farm this shit right here, baby. What's going on with the wood? I'm actually gonna craft this. Wait, I'll show you. So I'm trying to craft this shield. It's 100 wood, so it's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to playing with you, man. Embersword needs to make a meeting. A community meeting. Like, meetups. That's how you create community. Do real meetups. I just like the look of this game, to be honest. Like, I almost want this game to be my main game. Fuck. Oh man, there's so many games coming out, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. No, no habrá becas. Embersword doesn't have a token. Well, that's not true. There's going to be a token, but only for the marketplace. But it's not out yet. That's like, I don't know when that's gonna happen. I'd rather be here and then go over there. And you know, I'd rather have two than have one. And I'd rather do this, right? I love how much you can zoom in into this game. I love that shit, bro. Let's see if this one has. Yes. Oh, they took it. Somebody took this one. I think. No, man! Get out! Fuck. Got too greedy. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be on exchanges for sure. As a matter of fact, let me
check out the Embersword badges. See how much they are. There's 3 ETH. The one, no, the cheapest one. Let me go to OpenSea real quick. I have the best one. I have the best one right here. I have it for sale, but I have it like super expensive for 150 ETH. Like, I'm not gonna sell that less than that. Fuck that shit. So which one's cheaper? It's cheaper here. Do I have money? I'm gonna buy a cheap one. I don't have money. Let me see if I can get some like ETH. I am going to not buy it anything because I don't have money.
I don't know where to find money right now. So I already have one, so I'm not gonna sweat it. I wanted to buy like more, but I don't know. Oh shit, there's more here. I think I created a little path for myself. Since I know where I'm at now. Let's see, is there another tree out here? I don't want to go too far, too far. Alright. Alright, there's one more here. One here. Let's see if there's another one here. There's one here. Got it. Alright, so two here. Yeah, not a bad path here. Doom, doom, doom. Oh shit, did I get a call? I don't know if I got a call. Oh, my food. My food, my food, my food. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm in. Ladies and gentlemen, I got food finally. I got food. Finally got food. Oh hell yeah. Don't forget to hydrate. Thank you guys. What's up, Herbert? You are in my zone, Herbert.